When my oldest daughter was much younger than she is now, she came into the room and sat on my lap, and this was all while I was ordering parts. So, first key note here, it means a lot that she felt comfortable just walking into the room and sitting with me, whatever I was doing. It's something you want to strive for. But anyway, I was ordering parts and I was looking for electrical connectors like this, and I actually had a few on my desk. So when you're ordering parts like this would be the male version and this is the female version, and this is where the conversation started. So I'm typing in male 2-pin connector, female 2-pin connectors, whatever. And then after watching this for a while, she said, "Why do they call them male and female parts?" Now I need to give you a little background here. So my daughter knows a lot about anatomy. All while she was growing up, I used to have the like the anatomical models in the house. And so I was teaching her all of her muscles, all of her bones. So for her, anatomy was more than just, boys have penises, girls have vaginas. Like, she really understood her anatomy, even at a very young age. Okay, with that background, I said, well, boys have a penis that protrudes out from the body, and the girl's vagina is kind of like a pocket. I said, that's actually part of the way we're designed, that the male and the female parts fit together. So when you buy electrical parts that have a piece that sticks out like this, we usually call that the male part. And then the female part is the one that's usually shaped like a pocket to receive the male part. I said, in fact, men and women fit together a lot like this. And she was like, okay. And then she just kept staring at me. So after a few minutes of this, she leans in and she says, "They don't really fit together like that, do they?" I said, "Well, actually, yes, they do." And so this turned into a little bit more of a conversation about, where babies come from and things like that. And I'll give you the short version of the story. Basically, I just said that, the men have sperm, which represent sort of half of what makes you up. I'm trying to explain this to a little girl. And I said, and the woman has the other half. I said, so when a man's penis goes into the vagina, he injects her with half of what makes you up. And so over time, a baby can grow and develop, and this is how you got here. This is how we all get here. So, this is typically between husband and wife who want to have children, but they come together, and in that coming together is where babies come from. So I said a lot more than that, but that was kind of the gist of it. And hopefully you enjoyed that little story about my first attempt with my oldest child at discussing this topic. Now, I have talked with all of them about this at different points now, and the two older ones have had much more serious conversations about sex than that. But those conversations will have to wait for another video. Anyway, I hope you thought about fatherhood today. Thanks for watching.